What are parliamentary powers and why are they crucial? This video explores the intricate powers and functions of the UK Parliament. Discover how these powers shape laws, hold the government accountable, and represent citizens. Political prerogative refers to the discretionary powers held by the government. These powers are derived from common law and influence decision-making. They include the ability to act without parliamentary consent in certain areas. Understanding these powers sheds light on the executive's role. It highlights the balance between political authority and parliamentary oversight. Government prerogative powers come from historic common law. They allow the government to make decisions in areas like foreign affairs. These powers are not subject to parliamentary approval. However, they must be exercised responsibly and with accountability. This ensures a balance between executive action and parliamentary scrutiny. The parliamentary executive is subject to scrutiny by Parliament. Ministers are accountable for their actions and decisions. This scrutiny is vital for transparency and accountability. It involves questioning ministers and examining government activities. Such processes ensure that executive power is exercised lawfully. Ministers have collective and individual responsibility to Parliament. They must uphold the decisions of the government as a whole. Individually, they are accountable for their departmental actions. This responsibility ensures coherence in government policies. It also provides a mechanism for accountability and transparency. Parliament acts as a constitutional check on the executive. It ensures that government actions comply with the law. Parliament's role is to scrutinize, debate, and amend proposed legislation. This check prevents the abuse of executive power. It maintains the rule of law and democratic principles. Ministerial responsibility is guided by the Ministerial Code. This code sets out the standards of conduct expected of ministers. It ensures ethical behavior and accountability. Ministers must adhere to these standards in their duties. The code reinforces the principles of transparency and integrity. Parliamentary privilege protects the freedom of speech within Parliament. It allows members to speak freely without legal repercussions. This privilege is essential for open and honest debate. It enables Parliament to function effectively without external interference. Such protections uphold democratic discourse and accountability. Devolution refers to the transfer of powers to regional governments. In the UK, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have devolved powers. This allows them to legislate in certain areas independently. Devolution aims to bring decision-making closer to the people. It reflects the diverse needs and identities within the UK. Parliamentary sovereignty means Parliament is the ultimate legal authority. It can make or repeal any law, including those related to human rights. The European Convention on Human Rights influences UK law. Parliament must consider its provisions when legislating. This reflects the interplay between national sovereignty and international obligations. The Human Rights Act 1998 incorporates the ECHR into UK law. It imposes an interpretive duty on courts to align laws with human rights. Courts can issue declarations of incompatibility if laws conflict. These declarations prompt parliamentary review and potential amendment. The Act balances legal authority with human rights protection. Parliament delegates lawmaking powers to ministers or public bodies. This is done through statutory instruments and bylaws. Delegated legislation allows for efficient lawmaking. However, it remains subject to parliamentary control and accountability. This ensures that delegated powers are exercised appropriately and within limits. Parliament exerts control over delegated legislation. It holds the government accountable for its use of delegated powers. This control involves scrutiny and potential annulment of statutory instruments. Parliamentary oversight ensures that delegated powers are not misused. It maintains the integrity and accountability of the legislative process. The royal prerogative comprises historic powers held by the monarch. These powers are now exercised by government ministers. They include matters like foreign affairs and national security. The prerogative operates alongside parliamentary authority. It highlights the balance between tradition and modern governance. Parliamentary sovereignty faces challenges in practice. EU membership previously limited sovereignty, though Brexit has changed this. Devolution and the Human Rights Act also influence parliamentary power. Judicial review and constitutional conventions further impact sovereignty. These factors illustrate the evolving nature of parliamentary authority. Modern sovereignty involves both legal and political dimensions. Legally, Parliament remains the supreme authority. Politically, it is influenced by various factors like public opinion and international obligations. This duality reflects a shift from absolute to balanced sovereignty. Parliament retains legal power but must navigate political realities. Parliamentary powers and sovereignty are central to the UK's democracy. They shape laws, ensure accountability, and represent citizens. While legally supreme, Parliament operates within a complex political landscape. This balance between authority and accountability defines modern governance. Understanding these dynamics is key to appreciating the UK's constitutional framework.